Hello, Cancer. Welcome back. This is your monthly reading for July 2025. This is for Cancer, Sun, Moon, or Rising sign, depending on what you resonate best with. Let's have a look at your July messages. Don't forget to subscribe to stay up to date on new videos that come out. And remember, Cancer, these are general readings. If you'd like insights into what's happening for you in your own personal situation, you can contact me via the links below for private readings. Cancer, also remember the yearly 2025 reading is available. So if you'd like insights into what's happening for you for the rest of 2025, make sure to check out that video. Cancer, we are going to have a look and see what messages come through. Then we'll have a look at money and finances, love and relationships, health, any obstacles, blocks, or challenges, and overall message for July 2025. Cancer. Cancer. Show me the messages for Cancer. July 2025, Cancer. Cancer. Messages for Cancer. Okay, Cancer, let's have a look at these messages. There could be something that's changing in July, something that's changing. Something that in July you may have to watch and wait and see how things are going to go. July could be a month in which things are moving slower than you want them to move. Cancer, for some of you, there could be a message that comes in. This message that there's no action that needs to be taken yet. It could be a message that you need to wait and see how things are going to go. Some kind of communication. You receive some kind of communication. This could be a letter. This could be an email. This could be a phone call. But I feel there's some kind of communication that you're receiving, some kind of message that you're receiving in which no action needs to be taken yet. It's something you're going to have to wait and see how something develops. And to take things slow. Cancer, I'm also picking up something with timing here. Something with timing, something in which no action needs to be taken. Something in which you're going to have to wait to see how something turns out or wait for more information. And this could be something that could change. So whatever this is, whatever this communication is, what is being communicated to you may change down the road. It may change by the end of the month. For example, some of you may receive some communication that something needs to be done by a certain time and date, but this could change. This date could change. So some of you have maybe deadlines that you're dealing with at work, projects that need to be done by a certain date. Some of you may have due dates for something else. I'm picking up something with timing, something with due dates. Something in which this could change. This could also be other situations for some of you. For some of you, it could have to do with something that you've invested time or resources into. This could be investments for some of you. But something in which no action needs to be taken with whatever this communication is, because things could very well change down the road or change by the end of the month. And so watch and wait and see how things are going to transpire. And Cancer, I'm picking up for some of you to not dwell on this too much. If this does change, if it changes for the better or for the worse, to try to avoid dwelling on this too much. This could be a message that is difficult, that is challenging, a message that could be upsetting, but this could also be good news. Cancer, I'm picking up that there is some kind of communication, is some kind of message, but watch and wait before acting on whatever this communication is. Let's have a look at money and finances. Money and finances. There could be something that's up and down. Cancer, this message could very well have to do with finances. There could be some up and down situation with your finances, something going back and forth. Something that you may have to juggle. Cancer, I'm picking up that there could be something with expenses and income in the month of July, having to balance the books, having to balance out your finances, having to balance something financially. And it could be an up and down situation. It could be a back and forth situation. Something that if you're receiving communication that has to do with finances, to watch and wait and see how this is going to go. Watch and wait to see if there's further communication about this. Cancer, but definitely something financially that there needs to be some kind of balance here. Again, balancing the books or some kind of situation that could be back and forth in July. Love and relationships. Love and relationships, Cancer. Some of you may be receiving communication from someone that you're interested in, Cancer. Relationship-wise, especially if this is love, there could be some kind of unexpected message that comes in, some unexpected surprise. And I'm also picking up something with being sensitive or something with being highly intuitive. If there's some message that you receive from someone, for example, an invite to go out or an invitation to some party, Cancer, let your intuition guide you on this. If you want to accept this or not. I feel you'll have this receptive energy. You'll have some kind of accepting energy. But I also feel to watch and wait, see how something unfolds in July. Not to act right away, not to act based on emotion, but use your intuition. Let your intuition guide you on making some kind of reply or replying to someone regarding some invitation, should you receive an invitation. Because I feel you'll be very in tune with your emotions in July. And again, for some of you, I'm seeing some kind of unexpected surprise, some kind of message that you could receive. So this could very well be some invitation, an invitation to a party for some of you. But again, to not act, to let your intuition guide you, and wait for further communication. This could be a situation in which you may need to wait for something to unfold or for something to develop. Health. Cancer, there could be something health-wise in July that requires some discipline. Something in which you may need to be disciplined with a diet or disciplined with some kind of workout or disciplined with health in general. There could be a little period of feeling a little lethargic, especially if there's a lot of activity. There could be a period of feeling possibly a little down, a little blue. So emotional health could be important. I'm also picking up thoughts, something with thoughts. Your thoughts influence how you feel, Cancer. So pay attention to your thoughts in July. Pay attention to what you're telling yourself. Pay attention to self-talk. And so for some of you, this discipline is going to be being disciplined in this self-talk. Feed yourself good and positive messages versus negative self-talk, especially if you're starting to feel a little down, if you're feeling a little depressed. Pay attention to your emotions and pay attention to what it is that you're telling yourself, Cancer. Let's check. Obstacle, block, or challenge. Cancer, we have a man here. There's a man. This is a lover. So this is a male lover. So there could be some challenge in relationships. For some of you, also pay attention or be aware of not getting yourself in head over heels. This could be a little bit of naivety, being a little bit naive in a situation. If you're dealing with romance, romantic relationships, a male lover, specifically we have a male lover, but something with relationships, try to stay grounded, Cancer. And again, July is a month, is going to be a more passive month, so try to avoid making rash decisions or quick, hasty decisions or hasty actions. Because I feel the energy overall is going to be a more passive energy. It's going to be an energy in which anything that happens in July, especially if there's communication received here, some kind of letter, some kind of email, some kind of phone call, to watch and wait and observe and take a backseat role. Take a passive role in the month of July. If there's communication that has to deal with someone that maybe you're interested in, maybe you're a little bit infatuated with somebody, Cancer. This could be infatuation. But to take a back seat, watch and wait and see how this is going to unfold or how this person is going to be, if this is a new person, Cancer. Because I feel there is some kind of challenge surrounding someone, which could specifically have to deal with relationships. Somebody that you may be infatuated with, someone that you may be a little head over heels for. Watch and wait and see how this person is going to be. Things could change by the end of the month. Let's go ahead and check your overall message. Clean up, move on. So in the month of July, Cancer, if you're dealing with any situations that are holding you back, or that are not necessary for you to hang on to, move on from those situations and tie up any loose ends. Cancer, in July, tie up any loose ends. Move on from situations which are outdated or which are no longer serving you. And by the end of the month, again, any communication you receive, especially at the beginning of the month, watch and wait and see how a situation or how a person or how something is going to transpire prior to making any action. Take the backseat role in the month of July. The energy is going to be a little more passive. Watch and wait and see what's going to happen prior to making decisions, prior to making any plans. And remember that things could change by the end of the month, Cancer. So those are your messages for July 2025. Do let me know if you have questions or comments in the comment box below. Don't forget to subscribe to stay up to date on new videos that come out. Don't forget to like this video and check the links below for additional readings or personal readings. And have a good week.